Starting our research by identifying who the target market is. Our product is aimed at families who have younger children aged between 5 and 8 and may also have an adolescent. We looked into the types of activities families take part in whilst on ski trips, and we discovered that sledding was one of the most popular choices.
We also looked into where our sledge would be best sold by looking into the global market. We collected some statistics of the European market and also compared the results with the rest of the world. The collected data showed that the top holiday destinations chosen by families all happen to be in Europe. This is most likely because Europe is said to hold the world's top ski resorts and largest ski market with over 1,200 resorts.
We looked at the products already existent in the market to gain inspiration and identify what type of market we would aim for. We looked at the size, shapes, and different functional properties on current slides that are already available.
We started by collecting information which refers to the measurement of the human individual to understand the sizes and proportions required to make our sledge comfortable for its user. We needed data on different parts of the body in order to make a comfortable sled. We looked at the 50th percentile of hip breadth and leg length because this would allow a variety of people to use our product with comfort. The 5th percentile of the arm length was taken into account so the handlebar can be accessed by all users. Likewise, taking into consideration the 5th percentile of individuals' crotch heights so every user can get on and off the sledge effortlessly. This anthropometric data will also be valuable when creating our rig further on in development.
Wild Husky is capable of producing components using rotational moulding, therefore we plan on using this manufacturing method within our final design. It is a suitable process because it can create large-scale products allowing us the freedom to be experimental with our design. The company is also skilled in fabricating metal piping which can be used for framework. Our team decided aluminium tubing was suitable as it is lightweight and malleable.
Polyethylene has dominated this plastic manufacturing process. It's a very versatile material, making it easy to shape as well as having additional qualities, such as being impact resistant and weather resistant. We looked at different textures to increase the aesthetic appeal of the body as well as adding functional value. We believe a sledge body with a matte texture would provide better grip and scratches wouldn't be so apparent. However, we discovered that plastics such as PVE become hard and brittle when exposed to the cold. Therefore, we decided to incorporate a cold crack additive that would increase the strength of the material, making it more durable and resistant to extreme conditions.
We researched into the different grades of aluminium for the frame of our sledge. Comparing the grades in terms of their properties, we discovered that grade 6061 seemed the best due to its overall good strength and workability. 6061 is also one of the 2 grades that can be manufactured into piping. The aluminium grade we have chosen also provides a good tensile strength, allowing it to stretch well during the bending process. It's also the same material used to create bike frames, which consists of pipe framework similar to what our team planned on designing for the body of our sledge.
Our inspiration was taken from vehicles that presented a transparent and lightweight design, such as KTM motorbikes and the Aerial Atom. Therefore, our design process was orientated around the tri-sled design. We also wanted to demonstrate through the ideation process that the body of the sledge was easily detachable. This would make the sledge easy to repair if needed, without having to repair the full sledge. We also considered foldability issues, so the sledge would be more transportable and reduce the space required for storage.
We then created a rig to collect information about the user's dimensions as well as the interaction with our sledge. We identified which parts need adjusting and which parts were uncomfortable for the user. Creating the rig helped us identify that our sledge was too high and the user found it difficult to sit on the sledge. We created a support step on both sides of the sledge, which was elevated by 100 millimeters from the ground. From the feedback received, we found this to be a much more comfortable height, showing the original height of the rig was 100 millimeters too high. The range in which the users placed their feet was very large, so we decided that accounting for this in the sledge design would be difficult for the reason that we want the sledge to be comfortable for every user. The handlebar was fixed at 90-degree angle, however it was adjusted in height so the user could alter it according to their comfort. There was not a clear correlation between the height of the user and the handlebar height. We do believe that an adjustable handlebar will be positive in a later design.
The feedback received from the test rig was essential in the development stage as it helped us calculate the parameters to which we had to work with. We focused on creating a sledge with the adult and child in a more upright position. This would be more comfortable for any older adults, hopefully reducing any possible back pain. This also reduced the need for a longer body, helping condense required materials. We changed the design from having multiple panels to a single covering panel as well as a nasal panel, making the manufacturing quicker and less expensive. These panels shouldn't expose too much of the framework, otherwise this puts the users more at risk of getting any extremities caught within the frame.
The structure would ideally be made of aluminium pipe, grade 6061. The pipe's diameter would be varied from 80mm to 50mm. The pipe being bent with a ram and 2 dies would be the most efficient and precise. However, it can also be bent by hand. The structure is held together by multiple fittings, joints and minimal welding, some of which can be removed to allow this to fold. This frame can support a substantial amount of weight. A cantilever was in place to increase the amount of negative space for aesthetics. However, supports would have to be implemented to allow the centre of gravity to be in the correct position.
Further designs were created focusing on the aesthetic body surrounding our choosing frame design. Subtle details help tell the public that this is a fast design. As well as giving the impression of speed, these designs show animal-like features or aquatic styling, creating a body that delivers animal-like qualities could help represent the brand Wild Husky.
We also looked at how the main body and the frame would attach together. Inserts would be moulded into the rotational moulded body, which would allow additional injection moulded pipe clips to be screwed in and secured. These pipe clips would be able to grasp onto the framework and offer a sturdy hold. Yet this attachment system will still let the user remove the body with no additional tools. Having removable panels mean in the case of a fracture, the sledge itself does not have to be changed. Additional panels can be bought to replace the damaged ones to ensure a safe product. This will also increase the product life cycle.
Our braking system was inspired by the snow ploughing technique seen in skiing. This technique is used to turn, slow down and stop skiers. This involves the front tip of the skis coming together and the tails wide apart, causing a greater surface area than the snow ploughs into. For our braking, we decided to use calipers, which function through the use of levers located on the handlebar. When the lever is pushed, the calipers contract, forcing the rear skis to swing outwards at an angle, therefore going against the snow, forcing it to slow down. For the steering, we used a similar mechanism to a bicycle using 2 handles, which is supported by a stem. The attachment of the handlebar involves a fork-like feature fastening onto the sledge's frame.
This is a representation of our sledge on a retail website. This website could be owned by a family vacation resort advertising the Wild Husky sledge, as this sledge has the potential to be hired and rented out to the public. Due to the ergonomic seating to fit an adult and child, plus the possibility to switch the body covering for an alternative seat to better suit the adolescent users, this can be advertised to bring families closer, becoming a huge selling point.
Our final product, Prowl, named after the instincts of wild huskies, has ergonomic seating built into the bodywork for both adult and child. The form of the body will stop the chances of the adult and child sliding into one another, and also persuades the child's legs to be pushed forward so they do not intrude the space where the adult's legs will be located. The placement of the child seat means the adult's arms will be around the child, helping reduce the chances of the child falling off accidentally. The adult will also have more confidence in knowing the child is safe, as the adult is able to take hold of the child and bail out from the sledge in case of any emergency.
With a recognisable steering method, people can control the sled seamlessly. Additional handlebars built into the front nose cone give the child something to hold on to, giving them more self-assurance that they will not slide off the sledge and feel sturdier.
The sledge is foldable, making it easy to store away when not in use and more transportable. A pin held within the top of the steering mechanism can be removed, allowing the front of the stem to fold backwards and beneath the main body. The frame is secured by fittings which, when removed, allow it to fold. With the rear skis folding upwards and front ski folding backwards, reduces the volume of the overall product.
The Cantilever design attracts attention through the use of negative space. The overall form of the product was designed to show speed, safety and transparency while still linking with our brand through the animalistic form. We used different textures on the seat and main body to provide an attention-grabbing contrast to the aluminium frame.